Happy Monday, January 11th, DCI family. Thank you guys so much for hopping on the call. Had a little bit of yacht rock to roll into this week's call. Put us in a nice mellow mood to go over these great promotions and make sure you guys are fully prepared and equipped. I know that these launched the end of last week, but we want to make sure you are 100% on all the details. I'm still getting calls with a lot of questions and want to make sure that you guys are selling and maximizing your profits and fully understand all the great offers we have for you right now. My name is Adam Peterson. I'm the account manager for South Chicago, Central Illinois, and I some of the St. Louis market as well. And I host these calls every Monday at 12 o'clock with different topics. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Without further ado, let's get started. I guess I should just do a quick mic check. Everyone hear me okay?
Yes, you're good, Adam.
All right. So let's go over the promotion updates. We're going to get more into the power bundle here in just a second, but just want to kind of go over what we have in our current window. These all started January 8th and are going to go through February 8th. So rolling us right into tax times. The $40 a month prepaid 6-month plan, aka the power bundle. This could not have come at a better time. And when we talk about best practices here, with the stimulus checks coming out within the last week, I know I'm still waiting on mine, but I know a lot of people have already gotten theirs. Customers have more money in their pockets. And historically, January is typically a pretty poor month for us, right? Because we have a great November. We have with Black Friday, we have a great December because of Christmas. We usually hit that lull in January, then we pick up in February, March in tax time, which honestly, tax time is the Christmas season for prepaid. We crushed it in tax time. But we're getting the third month of basically tax time promotions right now because we're getting this awesome deal in January. The power bundle, if your customers put $240 down with their activation, they'll be put on the $50 plan for 6 months, but only pay $40 a month. And I'm going to get into more details on it in just a second. The other promotion that they extended out, they did extend the 3 for $90 Boost Mobile Family Plan. I've gotten a lot of questions about that, if we still have that offer. Yes, that was extended. So that'll be here through February 8th. And of course, that's where customers sign up the first month. They get for $100 a month. And then after that, it's $90 a month on the 3 for $90 plan. They get the 3 new lines for $90, 35 gigs of high-speed data, and 30 gigabyte hotspot. And you can add a 4th and 5th line for $30 each on that promotion. Now, what I will say is profitability-wise, I feel like one of our jobs at DCI, we want to train you on all the great plans and promos, but we also want to make sure you are putting as much cash money in your guys' pockets every single day. The 3 for $110 plan is much more profitable than the 3 for $90. So you want to lead with 3 for $110 all day, every day. If you got a customer who's objecting and maybe wants to walk out your door, then you have that tool in your toolkit, but it is twice as profitable basically to sell that 3 for $110 versus a 3 for $90. In that 3 for $90, if they're paying that $100 the first month anyway, you guys are the experts in your field. Your customers are going to listen to you and they're going to pivot to what you recommend. So again, I love that we have this extended. The more plans, the better. The more tools in my toolkit, the better equipped I am as a sales rep. But you want to lead with that 3 for $110 if you do have that 3-line deal. And if you need it, boom, you have this 3 for $90. Also, what was extended is the bring your own phone, get double the data. I got a call from a dealer actually on Saturday asking about that $10 plan because he wasn't seeing it in the sales system. It is still there. The $10, $15 plans, those are still here. And the double data on those is extended. So this is why a customer should never walk out of your door. If they're coming in and they're bringing their own phone, they activate a new line or port in, and the $10 1 gigabyte plan or the $15 2 gigabyte plan, they're going to double the data for the first 3 months. So they actually get 2 gigs for $10 a month and 4 gigs for the $15 plan. So that is still here. It is extended. So with our plans right now, it's so robust. We can get the Walmart customers, your low end, your customers who are just like straight talk or track phone, you got a plan for them. And then our huge base, what we've been grinding on for years, our 50s, 60s, we got plans for them. Our family plans, our 3 lines, 4 lines, 5-line deals, we got plans for everybody. So this is a fantastic lineup we have for you guys currently available. Now I want to dive a little deeper into that $40 plan to make sure you guys are fully prepared to sell this. The numbers are coming out today for how the results have been. I think there's still some trepidation on how to activate. I know from my field visits, one of the questions I ask, and you can ask your reps in your store, when you're in the sales portal, what plan do you click on to put them on the power bundle? And I've been getting a lot of blank faces or blank looks when I ask that and wrong answers. So what's really important is on that plan, you select the $80 6-month option. So it's $80 prepaid, $240 for 6 months is what you're going to see on that. But you want to make sure that is what your reps are clicking. Not the normal. There's two 80s listed in the sales portal. One's 80, the other one's $80 for the 6 months. And that's what you want to click on when you're activating. So as long as your reps understand that, this should be a cakewalk. This is easy to activate, and it's awesome for our customers. You know, I've had dealers tell me, oh, you know, that plan, I don't know. I don't know if I like it too much. But at that same location I was at, while I was explaining the plan to the dealer, there was a customer at the store going, wait, what do you have to offer? I love that. I want that plan. So you shouldn't have any preconceived notions on this. This is actually a great deal. And as I alluded to earlier, in tax time, we have February and March, but we're getting an extra month of tax time promos for these stimulus checks that are now rolling out. So when your customer comes in, they walk in your door. Hey, are you here for our promos? Oh, I don't even know you guys have anything going on. What promos do you have? We actually have an early promotion starting for tax season to help with the stimulus money rolled out. We can save you an extra $10 per month every single month or on the life of your plan for only $40. So you're going to pay $240 down, but it's only $40 a month for our $50 plan. Stumbled on the wording there in my pitch a little bit. But basically what I'm telling you is this is great for new customers walking in your door. We have a great promotion for you. Our tax season is actually starting early. We can get you a plan where you only put $240 and you'll get 6 months of service. Normally, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, that's the $50 unlimited plan, but you'll get it for only $40 a month. Awesome, awesome offer. This is going to be eligible for your port and non-port customers to prepay for those 6 months, and they'll save that $10 a month. Now, this is a single line plan only in month 1. However, you can add on in month 2. So if they wanted to do 2 lines, they would have to just pay their normal $240 if they weren't adding any extra features at point of sale. In line 2, they could come in and add an extra $30 for that second line. Now, here's a very important part. If a customer wants to add a second line in month 2, you've already told them that they are prepaying 6 months of service for that $240. Well, if they're coming in month 2 to do a $30 add-a-line, they will have to continue to come into your door to make that extra $30 payment. Or best practice, this is going to be month 2. If they come in, they want to do an add-a-line, they could go ahead and do the $30 add-a-line for the 5 remaining months. So that's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. They could do the extra 150, and then they would have their add-a-line also paid for until they get to month 7 when they have to come in and make more payments. The key there again is to make sure you're clear with your customers. 1 line, your 6 months covered. Can you do an add-a-line? Yes, it's in month 2. But if you come in month 2 and you pay that $30, you'll either have to continue to come in and make that $30 payment for your second line, or as a best practice, just prepay those additional 5 months, and then don't have to worry about paying a bill, and until they get to month 7. You do have to be on the expanded data network, so your TN SIMs. SN SIMs are not eligible for this plan. National device promotional pricing is available, so you get all your port-in offers, you get all your add-a-line offers. Those all will qualify. One thing that kind of stands apart here is the iPhone SE that has the port-in pricing on the $60 plan for $99.99. You can get that with this plan. So you can get port-in pricing on the $60 plan with this power bundle. So that's a little odd, right? A little tricky, a little different. I want to make sure you guys are clear. The promotional pricing can be combined with a $60 port-in pricing for the iPhone SE and the iPhone 7. So make sure you're checking your device hot sheet for all the qualifying pricing. But what I'm telling you is not talking about $60 plan, what that comes with. We're talking about the $60 pricing you get for ports for the iPhone SE and iPhone 7. You can get that same pricing on this offer. All right. Again, $240 upfront to activate and start the promotion plan. Must be paid in its entirety on the day of activation. If you have a customer adding international calling or insurance, they have to pay all 6 months of those add-ons, or the phone will not activate because it's going to say you have insufficient funds. So let's say you do a $7 protection on a one-line deal. On top of the $240, you got to do your 7 times 6, which is what, 42, right? So they would pay $282 for the service plan because you have to cover that. If you're doing international calling, if they're on a $5 plan, 5 times 6, there's extra $30. You'd be paying $270. Any questions on the pricing or overall on the Power Bundle plan? No questions? Okay. So a couple more details on that before we move on is, again, you have to select the $80 prepaid $240 for 6 months offer in the sales portal. This seems to be where the most confusion is, as reps don't know what to click on to get that plan. It's the $80 prepay, $240 for 6 months. Boost Mobile will move the customer to the $50 plan before their second MRC, and they will add the $50 to the customer's account for month 2 through 6, so that they are covered for the life of that plan's duration of 6 months. When it comes to month 7, the customer will have to come into your door, and they'll be responsible for the $50 per month on month 7 and thereafter. So that savings of the $40 plan is for 6 months. Month 7 and beyond, it does revert back for the $50. What is included in the plan? So you have unlimited voice service on the expanded data network with 50 minutes of roaming. You have unlimited text messaging, picture, video, audio messaging as well. Your 35 gigs of high-speed data. But what's really important here, I don't think anyone talks about, is there's a lot of streaming music available that does not take away from that 35 gigs. So we're talking about iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, Napster, Tidal, Slacker, 8Tracks. If your customers stream music on any of those, that will not eat into that 35 gigs. There's also 30 gigs of hotspot available for customers on this plan. It's basically one bucket with your 35, so that will use that same bucket of speed. If after they hit 30 gigs, it will be reduced to 2G speeds for the hotspot. Then, of course, you get unlimited call waiting, voicemail, three-way calling. Now, everyone should have their training in STAR already completed. I know there still is a handful of reps out there who have not yet completed STAR training. If you're on this call and have not yet completed it, please go in there and knock that training out today. The due date was targeted for last Friday. We want to make sure everyone's done by last Friday. If you have not got it done, please make sure you knock it out today. If you do not know your STAR username or password, reach out to your Boost Mobile rep, and they can get that information to you. All right, additional promotions we have going on currently. So the Add-A-Line simplified promotion from January 8th to February 8th. They do have the new device lineup for your Add-A-Lines. We'll touch more on that in just a second. Also, the LG K51 BOGO started on the 8th, goes to February 8th. Buy one handset free with port in, get the second one free when a customer activates them on any eligible plan. They can be mixed matched with the A21 BOGO. Important to note, if you have two LG K51s, let's say there's no port, it's 2 new activations. Want to make sure you guys are still in the habit of using that BOGO sort tool, because in this instance, if a customer came in and they did 2 new lines, it would be $99.99 for line 1, and the second line would be free. Now, if you have a port in, you want to have, say, 1 port, 1 new. Whoever your port in customer is must be the primary on the account to get the port in pricing. The secondary would then qualify for the free line. So if you have 1 port, 1 new, you're a free, okay? But just important, your primary line is the port in. If there's, again, if there's 2 new and no primary, the first line would be $99.99, and that's the same on the Samsung A21 as well, which is why these are mix and match. They're the same pricing if there's new, and same pricing on port-in. The A21 BOGO, so we've had that one going on, right? That one, again, is extended until February 8th. Also, the A10e port 1, get 2 free has been extended. So the Samsung A10e, when they port a new line, they can get 2 additional Samsung A10es for free. When they activate on any eligible plan, that is not mix and matchable. The buy 1, get 2 free, that's an A21 specific deal. First line port, second 2 lines new, you get all 3 phones free. And then the new device discount promotions out there for all your handsets. They're having price changes, which I will get into here in just a second. I want to make sure you guys are aware, especially if you're an AR door and if you haven't seen the new updates, it could really affect you on these price points. So if you're a multi-carrier, make sure you're looking at the device hot sheet and you are pricing everything correctly. So what ended? The Moto G Fast BOGO is gone. The LG Stylo 6 BOGO is gone. Also, that Stylo 6 was free on a port. That's now up to $29.99. And then the 3 for $90 for existing customers, that's gone. It is now back to new and port-in customers only. One thing that I know we had some pain points in the past, we want to let you know that this is resolved, the Samsung A11 issue. There is resolution there. So if you still have customers who report poor or no data connection or have the inability to make or receive calls, there are the normal triage steps for resolving these issues, and I'll go over those with you guys so you're aware of them. But it's quick and easy, but that issue is now fixed. If you're into it, I'll cover those troubleshooting steps with you. It's easy, but don't hesitate to buy those phones now. That issue has been resolved. Boost Up. Boost Up is, as of January 1st, 12 months of consecutive payments for customers to be eligible for Boost Up. So make sure you guys are aware of that. And then something we've talked about in the past, but it's getting more and more importance currently, is capturing your customer's email address at point of sale. This is so important for many reasons, all right? So if a customer is, if you have Elevate and you're reaching out to email blast your customers for these deals, if you have the wrong email address, you're wasting your time and you're wasting the money you pay for Elevate. On top of that, if we have any changes in network, as you know, Dish is building their own network nationwide. Some areas they're getting ready to sunset the SN network and go to TN. They need to be able to contact those customers. So make sure you guys are capturing the emails correctly for your customers at point of sale. All right, so let's talk a little more about that A11 issue. So I said to you that's resolved and it's good to go. So if you guys still have any issues, there's some quick triage steps I've included in this deck. This deck will go out to all of your DCI account managers as well. So if you need a copy to have these steps on file, they can email this to you. But all you have to do is remove the SIM card from the device, turn it on, put it in airplane mode. Make sure it's connected to your Wi-Fi. Then you want to check the software version just by going to settings and about phone. And then you might need to download and install a new software, right? So we've all done software updates. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Allow, download, install now. Once that version shows the most updated version, which ends in TJ7, I'm not going to read all the letters here, is installed, you just put that new SIM card in, turn it off airplane mode, and proceed with your activation process. So basically, it's just a quick software update. You pop the SIM card out, put it on airplane mode, put it on your Wi-Fi, update your software, put the SIM back in, good to go. So again, the step-by-step issues are here. If you run into it, really easy to troubleshoot. And then just hopping back into that topic about your customer email address. So let's give them the WIFM. What's in it for me, for the customer, and for you guys as the dealer, right? So for the customer, it's going to allow them to see the Boost Perks offers and other exclusive offers. So like that's awesome. Boost Perks, like you get like free monsters every week, 25% off of Papa John's pizza. It's like Groupon for Boost. Boost Perks is amazing. I don't think we talk about that enough. But they'll get pushed, those offers. Hey, we got a free energy drink today. If you like an energy drink, go to your local Circle K. Also, it's going to be a way to message your customers if they miss a payment. So if a customer misses a payment, we know how important third month payment is, fourth, fifth, sixth month payment is now, right? Well, they'll get an email saying their payment's due. So it's another way to tell them about that. Also, customers who are barred. So let's say they're past due. So they're done. they can get incoming calls. That used to be 90 days. Now it's only 14 days where they can get incoming calls. Well, they can get an email still, even though they can't get a text, so they can email them, hey, your phone shut off because you're past due, come on and pay your bill. Again, driving that 3MR engagement. And in general, customers prefer email to any other messaging. So it's a very non-intrusive way to reach your customers. Now, for you guys, for the dealers, the email has the highest return of investment of any marketing channel. So that's awesome to know. We've got that measured through all our Elevate campaigns. Customers who provide an email address tend to stay longer with Boost than those who do not. And the email allows you to reach these customers directly through Elevate with targeted messaging that drives traffic into your store. So this is not optional, okay? Dealer action, collecting your customer's email is required. Explain to your customer why it's important for them to reach them when something should happen, as well as the benefits, these great promotions you'll get from Boost Perks. I can relate this to McDonald's app, right? And all the other members on my team know I was doing this all through Christmas, and McDonald's had these 12 days of Christmas where they would just blast out promos like, hey, free McRib today, free double cheeseburger today, free this. You know, I would get those emails blasted to me because I was part of that service. It's the same thing with Boost. You're getting all these great offers from Boost Perks that will come to you as long as you have the correct email address captured for your customers. All right, so let's talk a little bit about some inventory updates for you guys. So, CoolPad Legacy. That is a hot seller, right? The $5 add-a-line free with your port in. You guys can get those. Those are limit 10 per day. You can order of CoolPad Legacies. Stock up, hint, hint, wink, wink. That's a great seller. Tribute Monarch is limit 3. That's another great add-a-line phone at $15. Legacy Breeze is out there at $25 add-a-line, so great add-a-line phones there. The LG K51 is on allocation based on October 3MR and productivity. So reach out to your account manager for your exact allocation on those phones, and they will be reaching out to you as well to kind of give you those updates. The Samsung Galaxy A21 and G Fast are also on allocation, but some big news, great news, the iPhone SE Gen 2 64GB is now open to everybody. So we have the black, the white, the red. Those are available for all doors. $99.99 on a port-in on the $60 plan or on the Power Bundle plan. So that phone is selling like crazy, and put your customers on the 60. That's going to be more money, make you more profitable. So I want to make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. The iPhone XR, black and white 64 gigs, those are limit 2 per days to Apple-approved doors. So you have to be branded in an Apple-approved door to get that one, but that one is out there as well. The list of free phones we have currently with port-in, there's still a ton of free phones out there. Legacy Brisa, Tribute Monarch, LG K51, Moto E, Moto G Fast, Galaxy 10, Galaxy A10e, Galaxy A11, Galaxy A21, all still free with port. Price changes. Make sure you guys are aware of all the price changes so you do not lose any money. There is some great deals on the CoolPad Legacy. The new customer is $39.99. The upgrade is now $39.99 as well. Previously, that was $79.99. So great deal there. LG's Phato 6. This one went up. I know this is a very popular device, so make sure you guys have your pricing correct in your store. It was $149.99 for new and upgrades, now $179.99. Port-in was free, now $29.99 for your port-in. Make sure you have your price tags up correctly. Moto G Fast, that one also went up. New and upgrade went to $99.99. Previously it was $69.99. Drops on the next few phones. The A10e, new and upgrade, only $39.99. Previously $59.99. Great deal there. A11, $79.99 new and upgrade. Previously $129.99. Great drop there. A21, also $50 drop. Previously $149.99. Now $99.99 for your new and upgrade customers. And then what I really like when it comes to like Smart Pay or Boost Up, the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 128 gigs phone. Previously that was $649.99 for new and upgrades. Now it's $499 for new and upgrades and $450 with port, or $449.99 rather. So on a high-end device that isn't too bad, that Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 128 gig, great price point. Lastly, just want to point out the iPhone XR 64 gig that went up $100 with port-ins. Previously $299, now $399.99. Other price changes: your Adeline CoolPad Legacy, $5 again, as we mentioned. The Breeze at 25, Tribute Monarch 15, A10E $10, A11 $25. So great deals on Adelines. What's the best practice here? Anytime a customer walks in to your store, hey, are you here for our promotions? No, I'm just here to pay a bill. Oh, that's great. We have a promotion for our bill payment customers as well. What's your phone number? Make sure they are on a $50 plan or an Adeline capable plan, and say, oh, you know what? Perfect. I can actually get you a phone that costs $150 for as low as $5 with the CoolPad Legacy or whatever that. I always give that outright prices. You know, you can make it a little higher. Get you a $200 phone for as low as $25 with the Samsung Galaxy A11. If you put that in their mind, give them that high price, and then tell them the low price, you're going to get a much higher buy-in because they're going to see the value. If you just say, oh, you want to add a line for get you a CoolPad Legacy for $5, maybe they think that's a cheap phone, which it's not. It's a great phone. It's a really good seller for us. So you give them that outright price and then tell them to add a line. So say this is a promotion for our bill payment customers, and then pitch these great Adeline deals. Again, BOGO, what do we have right now? The K51 and Samsung Galaxy A21. These are a mix and match. If they do two new, they're each $99.99 for line 1, free for line 2. As long as they have at least one port, they're free and free. The get one price, the port in on the K51, if it's just a one-line deal, that is free. And the A21, if it's just a one-line deal, is free as well. Next, just wanted to kind of touch base with the Power Bundle Hotspot allotment. So basically, if you get a Power Bundle plan and you're paying that 6 months up front, your hotspot, that 12 gigs, this is on a $50 plan, will come out of your total overall gig of the overall 35 gigs, right? So it's basically the same as a single line. So if you guys aren't aware of that, previously in the past, I think these were 2 buckets. They're not anymore. It's 1 bucket. So 3 scenarios. You have a single line plan, a single $50 plan customer, 35 gigs of data, 12 gig of hotspot, but that 35 gigs and that 12 gigs is 1 bucket. Say you have a $60 plan customer. They come in, it's 35 gigs of data, 30 gigabytes of mobile hotspot, but that gigabytes of the hotspot does eat out of that data. So Power Bundle does eat out of that data. Just want to make sure everyone's clear on that. All right, lastly, just wanted to touch on some of the devices and the average 3rd month payment. This is something that we'll talk about you guys in person, but we just heard about this today, and it's really nice to see how many of our customers are staying with us over 3 months based on the phones that they've purchased. So let me go over some of the highest ones for you. Customers who get, like, iPhones are pretty sticky, right? If you look at an iPhone 8 Plus, 85% of those customers are staying with you over 3 months. An iPhone 8, 82% are staying with you over 3 months. Samsung Galaxy A20, 73%. iPhone 7, 72%. iPhone 11, 84%. Galaxy A21, 79%. Galaxy A11, 70%. Stylo 6, 74%. LG K51, 72%, right? So those are great phones to order because those customers stick with us longer. Now, let's go over those phones that do not stick with us as long. So when you guys are planning, just know these phones don't have as great a stickiness. Your CoolPad Legacy is 61%. Your Tribute Monarch's 59%. Galaxy A10e was at 62%, but I think it's a little flawed because that issue's been fixed. So I'm hesitant really to put that one on the list. Moto G7 Play, 60%. CoolPad Surf, 29%. You wonder why we don't give a lot of those? Those customers don't stick with us. CoolPad Snap, 60%. G7 Play, 54%. 6S, 61%. So this list will be out there for you guys, but I think it can really help shape the way you guys are placing your orders to order the phones that customers choose to stick with us longer than those that do not. All right, that is what I have for today. At this point, I will open it up. Are there any questions? And if you're unmuted, you just have to hit star to unmute. Any questions about any of the plans, any of the promos, anything we have going on?
Adam, I just wanted to say great job, buddy.
Thank you, Chris. All right. If you hear my phone snapping, I'm just trying to get our attendee list. Thank you guys for hopping on this call. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic week, and we will talk to you soon. Happy selling. Thank you.